What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Web Development channel. In today's episode, we are going to be building from scratch a music player using JavaScript. First, we are going to create this very cool UI with HTML and CSS. Then we'll jump into JavaScript and we're going to use Audio API and have a lot of fun learning how to use all these functions. Play, pause, go to the next one, the Prev one. Make sure you watch all the way to the end, code along, and by the end of this tutorial, you will learn how to make it by yourself. You can, of course, add this amazing project to your portfolio or website. If you're new here and you want to increase your web dev skills, subscribe and click the little bell down below so you get notified every time I post a new video. Start really from the beginning. All we have here is our VS Code. Okay, now let's open our folder, and in this folder we're gonna have these images here, okay, and the pictures. Let's create now our index.html, another file for style, and our apple.js, the one that's gonna give life to our project. Okay, for now let's close those one. Okay. And here, as you can see, we have 3 pictures. We're going to be using them on the project, okay? All right. And here, let's have our boilerplate. And let's grab the font awesome link, okay? The link is down below in the video description. And let's have a link that's going to connect our HTML to our CSS. And for the title, let's say something like Music Play JavaScript. Down here in the body, let's also have our script to our app.js. Let's have our H1, let's say music player, okay? And below this one, we're gonna have our music container that's gonna wrap around everything, okay? Let's create the music info. This is the part that will show up, showing the title and the picture, okay? Let's have this H4 ID title. This is gonna be auto-populated using JavaScript. And let's have another progress div, say progress container. And in this one, we're gonna have the progress. This will be also populated using JavaScript, okay? So no worries for now. Down below this, let's have our audio. The source is gonna be our first song here, ukulele. Let's give it the ID of audio. And now let's have the cover, the image, okay? Let's put it inside this div. Let's bring it in, okay? They have to have the same name, all right? And let's also give it the ID of music cover, all right? Now let's put them side by side, so we go to on the right, and you see the result in real time on the left, okay? Learn by doing. And okay, down below this one, let's create our navigation, okay? Those will be in here. First of all, let's create our div class navigation, and inside this one we're going to have the 3 buttons. Okay, let's create the first one. The class is going to be previews, and the class action btn. All right, let's grab the icon from font awesome. This one is going to be backward. Okay, here it is, and let's just duplicate this one, okay, 2 times. Let's make a couple of changes here. This one in the middle is going to be play. All right, let me change here, play. And let's add another class, action btn big, because this one is going to be bigger than the other ones. And the class here is going to change. It's going to be fa play. The last one here is going to be ID is going to be next, and let's also change its icon for forward. All right, we have our 3 icons. Okay, next step, let's give it some style. All right, we are in CSS. Let's grab the fonts from Google Fonts. Okay, it's going to be Lato, and apply box sizing, border box to everything here. Okay, go to the body, and let's grab a nice color. Okay, a linear gradient, 0 degrees, and let's go for this color, RGBA 247 to 47, alpha 1, 23.8%. Going to the second color here, RGBA 252, 222, alpha transparency 1 and 92%. Okay, looks like a mess, but let's fix that with height 100 VH. Okay, much better now. For layout, let's say flex, but we don't want the horizontal but vertically. So flex direction column, align the item center, and justify content center to put them right in the middle. Okay, let's apply the font family here, Lato and sans serif as a fallback, and let's remove any margin. Now we're gonna do the music container. Okay, first of all, let's start with the background color. Let's set that to white. Okay, and second, let's have our border radius, make it round to the corners. Okay, and something very nice here is going to be a box shadow. Let's apply a very blur box shadow here. All right, as you can see, it's very nice effect. Let's have our image container. Okay, position relative, because we are going to position the picture in it as absolute. And here, let's change the layout. Here is going to be flex. Let's apply some padding, 20 and 30. All right. Position is going to be relative. Apply margin 100 pixels, 0, and increase the Z index to 10. All right. Now we grab the picture itself. Okay, it's IMG container as we just make it. Okay, let's grab the full picture here, IMG container, IMG. Let's make it round with border radius 50%. Also use object fit to cover, object fit cover, and let's set its height and width, both of them, to 110 pixels. Okay, position is going to be absolute within the container, and we want to bring it up a little bit. Okay, put it in here. So let's have bottom 0 and left also 0. Let's create this animation. Animation rotate is going to be 3 seconds, linear and infinite. And in the next step, we are going to have animation play state pause. Okay. When music container has a class of play, we want change the animation play state to running. Okay, so let's have that one here. Animation play state running. And the next step here, we are going to create the animation itself. We're talking about animation, but we don't have it. So let's create that one. Let's call that rotate. It's quite very simple. Okay, we're going to go from transform and rotate 0 degrees to transform rotate 360 degrees. Okay, that's quite simple, very simple. Let me save this here and let me show you. Okay, if I change this one to play and save, we're gonna have that nice effect, okay? The picture is gonna be spinning, okay? That's the effect, but this is gonna be made dynamic using JavaScript, not hard-coded, all right? So let's continue. Now let's grab the navigation itself, all right? Dot navigation. The display here is going to be flex, and let's align the items in the center. Justify content center, and the z-index is going to be 1. Next step here, we're going to grab the buttons. Okay, action, btn, and let's make a few changes here. First of all, the color is going to be white. Let's get rid of the border with border 0. Let's change its color to another one like df, db, df, all right? It fits the background. Font size, let's make it bigger, 20 pixels. The cursor is going to be pointer, so the user knows that he can click on it, okay? Let me show you, all right? And let's add some padding of 10 pixels. Give some space in between them with margin 0 and 20 pixels, and yeah, much better. All right, now let's grab the main one, the play button, the one in the middle, okay? And let's have a couple of changes, all right? Let's grab this one, btn big, color is gonna be CD, C2, D0, all right? Font size, this is going to be bigger, it's going to be 30 pixels, all right? And if you click here, you see that you have this ugly effect, this outline. So let's just get rid of this one, all right? Let's grab the action btn, focus, and outline, none, and that's it. Let me show you. Okay, we just got rid of those ugly outlines. Alright, keep going. Let's add the title here just for the styling, okay? After that we're going to delete because this is going to be output plate using JavaScript, alright? Here it is. So let's go back to our styles.css and grab it from music info, okay? Let's give the background color of RGB8 to 50/50 to 50/50, .5 transparency. Let's add some border radius, 15 pixels, just on the top of that, okay? The position here, let's set to absolute. Top 0, left 20 pixels, all right? Opacity is going to be 0 because we want to show this just using JavaScript when the play is active. Transform and translate y direction is going to be 0. It's going to be high down here, all right? Let's add a transition. Transform.3 seconds is in to both to the transform and also the opacity. 3 seconds is in. The z-index here is gonna be 0, alright? Now we grab the music container when the play is on, okay? Music info. Opacity is gonna be back to 1, it's gonna be visible. And the transform translate in y direction minus 100%, bring it back, okay? Let me show you. We will go back here to our HTML and let's add play. As you can see, the title is here, the song title is here. So let's style this one, okay? First, let's start with the width. It's gonna be 100% less 40 pixels. Okay, you have this nice effect instead of 100%. Let's add some padding, 10 pixels in all direction and 150 pixels in left direction. Okay, the title is too high, so let's bring it a little bit down with removing the margin. All right, so margin is gonna be 0 and we have a much better effect. We are gonna also have a progress container, okay, that's gonna be showing the progress of the song. So let's bring it in, okay. Background color is gonna be white. Let's apply also a border radius of 5 pixels. The cursor is gonna be pointer because we wanna select different parts of the song, okay. Margin 10 pixels. Top and bottom and 0 left and right. Height 4 pixels. No, let's say 5 pixels, okay. And let's give a width of 100% of its container, and here it is. Now we're gonna grab the progress itself, okay. You start by changing a different color, a background color. Let's pick a hexadecimal FE8DAA, okay. And for the border radius, let's say 5 pixels. Height is gonna be 100%. And the width is gonna be 0% because this is gonna be dynamic. We're gonna use JavaScript to increase or decrease this one, okay? So for that reason, let's apply a transition in the width, 0.1 seconds, and it's gonna be linear. And let me show you what's gonna happen with the width, okay? This is key here. Right now is 0%. If you put it to 25%, you have this result. Let's increase that to 50%, and you have half of the song. Let me change. And you got the idea, okay? This is going to be change dynamic using JavaScript, and you're going to be able to click on it and change to different parts of the song that's playing, okay? So for now, let me remove this one, and we're going to do all the functionality using JavaScript. Alright, you are just in the JavaScript section, okay? First of all, I just bring in all the DOM elements we need, okay? The music container, the progress container, the audio, music cover, all the things here. I just copy and paste, okay? You can do the same, it's gonna give you you're gonna save some time. Now we are gonna create a new variable song and assign it to an array of the titles, okay? Const song, and let's have our songs here. The title, the one little idea, Jazzy French, and ukulele, okay? That's it. As you can see, it's quite simple. All I have here is an array, and you have the title of the songs, just 3 songs. You can have whatever you want, okay? And now let's keep track of the song, okay? Let song index equals 2. So we are going to start with this one, the ukulele, all right? Now we're going to have a function called load song, and we're going to also pass in the array song, and wherever the song index is in here, okay? And now we create that function, okay? So let's comment this and let's call it load song. Let's pass in song, okay. Title, inner text song. We want to change the H4 for wherever the song is, okay. And at the same time, we want to change the music and the cover. So let's have our source, music, song, MP3. You can have wave, okay, whatever you prefer. Another thing we're gonna change here is gonna be the cover, the picture, okay. You see that the title, the music, and the cover are changed at the same time, okay. This one, song and JPEG, okay. Let's go to our HTML, and here I'm gonna add play, and we have to have at least the picture, the text, and the song, okay. As you can see, I'm changing manually and hard code this one, and you can see the changes on the left, okay. Little idea is the 0. If I put 1 here, we have JZ French, and also the cover is changed, okay. Let me put back to ukulele, okay, and get rid of display. This is gonna get dynamic. Next, we want to be able to play the song by hitting the button, okay. So let's have an event listen, okay. Let's add the event listen to our play btn, all right, or click, all right. First of all, we're going to check if the song is playing or not. So cos is playing, music container class list contains the class play. If there is play, yeah, it's running. So this is going to be true or this is going to be false, okay. If the song is playing or not, that's what this is going to do. If it's playing, we want to pause it, and if not, we want to play it, okay. It's simple like that. So let's go to the if is playing, all right. So pause song. We're gonna create those functions later on, don't worry, okay. Else play song, all right. Actually, this is quite simple. The logic here is very simple. All right, now we're gonna create that function play song, okay. And let's take that music container class list and let's add the play, okay. This is the key, all right. And we wanna do two things here. We wanna grab the play btn, okay, when this is playing, and we wanna remove the icon play, okay, the one from Google, from Font Awesome. Another thing we want to do, very similar, we want to grab this one, and this time class list, we want to add the pause icon for Font Awesome, okay. So far so good. So now we are going to use call the method play, okay. Let me give it a try. As you can see, it's working, but I cannot pause, okay. This is what we're gonna do next. We're gonna create the pause function. All right, now let's go to the pause, okay, create a function. I want to make it clear to you that it's quite simple. All this logic is doing is remove the play class from music container or add this, okay. In this case, we want to remove this, okay. So music container class list remove play, so it's no longer playing the song. And now we want to change the buttons. Play btn query select. Let's grab this one from the class ifast, and let's class list add play, okay. The play icon from Font Awesome. And of course, we are gonna remove if you're adding the play, we're gonna remove the pause. So play btn query selector, class list, remove fa pause. And now down here, let's call the method pause. Alright, so far so good. So let's give it a try. Let's see if it's working. Okay, it's quite simple, the logic here. Alright, let me click here. You can see the music is playing and we have this pause icon. I click in this one. Now I can see the play. Yeah, it's working and it's nice to do it. Okay, I keep doing it all the time. Next step here, I want to be able to switch the song. I don't want to spend all day listening to the same song. Okay, let me just copy and paste this one, give some organization. All right, let me see if it's still working. Yes, it's working. So now we are gonna be able to switch songs. Okay, let me comment here, change song, previous btn. Let's add a event listen or click. And this is gonna call our previous song, okay? Second thing here, the next btn, let's add the event listen, also on click, and we're gonna call the next song. Next, we're gonna create those functions. Now let's create the Prev song, okay, function. Let me comment here, previous song, function, prev song. And let's also, in here, let's decrease the song index by 1, okay. And let's have some logic here. If the song is less than index of 0, if this is the last song, I want to play the last one when I click the previous, okay? So, songs.length -1. This is gonna give me the last one, so the ukulele, all right? The number 2. And we wanna load it. So we wanna load song and pass in the song array, and also the song index wherever it is, okay? And next, play song, all right? So let's give it a try and see if it works. All right, going back is working. Little idea, ukulele, JC French. All the songs, okay, it's working nice. Let's work on the previous, the next. Okay, now let's have the function next, okay, next song. This was the previous, just copy and paste, they are very similar, okay. Just a few changes here, next song. And here we wanna increase, okay, instead of decrease by 1, so plus. We wanna check if this is our last song. If this is true, okay, we wanna set the song index to 0, okay, 0. We're gonna have the first song, all right? So let's set it to 0, and the rest is the same. Let's see, it's working. The previous is working, the play is working, and the next is working. Now we're gonna make it even more advanced, okay? We wanna have a progress bar update. So for that, let's go down here and create our event listen, okay? Our event listen on time update. When that happens, we are gonna call update progress, okay? So next, let's create that function, okay? All right, let's create that function, update progress, okay? Let's create down here below next song, update progress. progress bar. Okay, let's create the function update progress. Let's take the event parameter and let's destructure our e-source element. Okay, if you do that, this is gonna give us the duration and the current time. Okay, both of them are in there. Let me show to you exactly what I'm talking about. So console.log current time and also the duration. Okay, so let me show you. Okay, first I have to play, and we have both here. Okay, we have the duration here and the current time. Here is the duration, and this one the current time. Okay, let me close this one and let's keep going. Okay, let's get rid of this one. And now we're gonna get a progress percent. Okay, let's assign this to the current time divided by duration times 100%, and this is gonna give us the percent of the song. Let me console.log that one, and you're gonna see as we play the percentage of the song. Progress percent. Okay, and let me play the song, and you see those numbers represent how many percent of the song has been played. Okay, so far so good, but we want more than that. We don't want to see the log, we want to see the progress in the width, okay, of our progress bar. So let's do that. Progress.style, and let's set it to the width of the progress bar. Okay, backstick, progress, progress percent. Okay, I have to have this percent here. Let me save, and let's see. As you can see up here, we have this percent bar. The progress bar is working. Okay, the song is playing, and this is increase the width. Okay, let's create another event list here, down below here. Okay, we are gonna take our progress container and add a event list. Okay, add event list on click, and we are gonna call the function set progress. Okay, now we're gonna create that function. Okay, let's create the function set progress. Okay, let me comment this set progress bar, and in here we are gonna create that one, set progress, and we're gonna pass in also the element. Okay, now we're gonna create the variable width, this.client width. This is gonna give us the total width of the song. Okay, let me just show to you, like console.log the width. Go here, I play the song, and if I click here, you're gonna see the full width of the song. Is this number here, the 216. Okay, let me just delete this one. And now we want the position where we click. So let's create a variable click x, the element a offset. Okay, and whenever we click in, this is gonna give us the position. So let me console.log the click x, all right. So now I play the song, and when I click a different part of the song, it's gonna show me the position. You see the position 85, 157, the position 215, and right at the end is the position 216, okay? But that's not what we want. We don't want to console.log that. We want to be able to click and go to that part of the song. For that, we're gonna create another variable, const duration, and set that to the out.duration. This is gonna give us the complete duration of the song, okay? Now we are gonna set the out current time to the position. Okay, so let's see. If we click here, we go to that position. Okay, so it's working nice. I've been trying on the song, and yeah. Alright devs, the project is almost done, but we have this issue here. When we go to the end of the song, it stops there and nothing happens. So what you want to happen, we want to go to the next song. So let's go down here and let's create another event listen, okay? Add event listen, and we're going to have the event ended, okay? It's quite simple. And this one is going to call the next song, simple like that. So let me save this one and show to you, okay? Let's have our first song, go to the end, and boom, yeah, it goes to the next one. Let's try one more time and show to you. Okay, we just went to the next one. Okay guys, that's it for today. I really hope you like it. If you like, you know what to do, subscribe, and you also click that little bell so every time I post a new video, you get notified. See you in the next video.